Good morning. Today's skill building is going to work on various problems, mixed review for individual test 2. So the first thing we're going to do is write an equation for the following sequence, and we're going to practice both types, explicit and recursive. Let's start with recursive first. So that always starts out the same way. To get the next output, you take the current output, and what are we going to do here? How are we going to get from -2 to -8? We're going to subtract 6, and that also works over here. So subtract 6. Also, you need to tell them where to start. That's it for recursive. So this beginning part is always the same. To get the next output, you take the current output and subtract 6. The first one is -2. So then they can do this. -2, put that right there, and -6, I get -8. -6, I get -14. So this works. All right, we can see that we are adding and subtracting. So this is a arithmetic sequence. Geometric is when I multiply or divide. So arithmetic follows mx plus b. So y equals, we're losing 6 every time. And this is 1, 2, 3. I need my 0 term, which is right over here. So I'm going to add 6 this time, and it turns out to be 4. And then you just flip this to sequence terminology. There it is. That's how you do explicit and recursive for a sequence. Next problem. We're supposed to write and solve a system of equations for the following situation. I like to just read each sentence, and as I'm reading it, I start writing down math stuff. So tickets for the prom cost $25 for a single ticket. I'm going to use T for single. And $40 for a couple. We'll use C for couple. Okay, I don't have any equal sign yet. You can see it's coming up here. Ticket sales totaled $3,800. 110 tickets were sold. So the number of single tickets plus the number of couple tickets was 110. Okay, there are lots of ways to go about solving this. I'm going to use substitution, and I'm going to get T by itself. And then I'm going to plug that into here. So 25 times 110 minus C. There you go. Go ahead and distribute. We're going to move the 2750 over and also put these two together. Divide by 15. And then you just take that, put it over here to get T. So I have 40 single and 70 couple. That's it for that. The next problem. So this is from yesterday's skill building. We have this point is on a line with a slope of -2/3. -9 comma k is also on the same line. We're supposed to find the value of k. Keyword here is slope. Slope is m, so we're going to use this formula. So this is m. Here's x1, y1, x2, y2. So m is -2/3 equals y2 is k minus y1 is -1 over -9 minus 6. -2 over 3 equals k plus 1 over -15. Cross multiply. So 3k plus 3 equals 30. 3k equals 27. K equals 9. And last problem for today. We're supposed to use complete the square to change f of x equals -16x squared plus 48x plus 65 to graphing form. All right, first thing I need for complete the square is my a value. A is right here, this is b, and that's c. So -16. To find h, I take b over 2a. So 48 over 2 times negative 16, and all of that simplifies to negative 1.5. Now we start writing our equation. Y equals negative 16. By the way, it's this format right here. A over x minus h squared plus k. So negative 16 is a. X, we actually found this whole little piece here right away. So this is minus 1.5 squared. You can always double check that. So a negative times a negative will be a positive, and then times the negative. Oh, I might have a little typo in here. I gotta look at this. Okay, so let's continue on and we'll see. So we're going to start trying this out here. Y equals negative 16 times, this will be x squared, minus 1.5x minus 1.5x plus 2.25. So we keep going here. Y equals negative 16x squared. These two together here are a minus 3x. Negative 16 times negative 3 is a plus 48. So well, actually we're okay. So this sign here is staying the same. It's kind of tricky because we always say opposite h, but this is actually the whole piece here. This just goes in there. And double checking it just works. That's the best way to know if you got the right sign there. And then I have negative 16 times 2 1/4 turns out to be negative 36. Okay, so we're right here at negative 36 and we wanted 65. So here I am on the number line here. Here's 0 here, negative 36 is there. Here's us. It's my little stick person. I have to get over here and then I have to get over to 65. So how far do I need to go? 101. So if I put those two together, I would get 65. And then that's my original. So my answer in this whole mess is y equals negative 16 times x minus 1.5 squared plus 101. Just a couple other little things about this just to know for the test. This right here is telling me that it opens down. So I have an upside down parabola. My vertex is right here and it would be 1.5 comma 101. Opposite h, so if this is minus 1.5, so opposite h and then comma k. Another way to look at this is minus h, so the h is 1.5 and then plus 105. So that means my vertex is a maximum because it's on top. All right, please make sure you look over your review worksheet for Chapter 2 and practice problems tonight that you need to practice so that you do well on your test for tomorrow. Thank you.